Right. Hello. Good morning and all that. Or good night, I guess. Yeah, right. Continuing on, doing some more side quests and stuff. I am currently underground, but I want to actually... Wait, what is this? Last location? Wait, is that where I entered from? No, I entered from, like... I don't know, but I want to quickly head back to Hyrule. Because I want to hand in my pose that I picked up. And I want to spend some of my gems. I want to get some more stamina. And once I get a stamina wheel, I think I'll get, like, probably some more stamina. I was going to say some hearts, but it will probably be stamina. And I should also sell my gems, I think. Actually, let me put that... Yeah. Yeah, because we got a load of pose. Where are they? It's in this menu. Yesterday, from, being down below. Oh, what are you two arguing about? Well, pleasant morning. Oh, it's you. I know you met that parapet of yours may seem perfect, but it could be even more perfect. Josh's. Oh, Google's even listening to me. It'd be rude to Robbie. Robbie is underappreciated in his time. Sorry, you were saying? I was saying I want to go investigate the depths. Look, if you're not going to listen to me, I'll jump into a chasm myself. No way, no how. You can't do that. The depths are far too vast for you to explore on your own, and you've only barely begun to look into them. I'd love to go gallivanting around down there too. Who knows what wonders are at the bottom of those chasms? But no matter how wondrous they may be, it's far too dangerous for you. I'm not about to allow our young prodigy to go wandering around somewhere so unknown, so foul. If anything were to happen to Burrow's favourite student, it'd be the end for me. The end. Look at that. I think I could be a voice actor. Just use my plain voice. Isn't that what Chris Pratt does? Just uses his plain voice. But I need more of that figure. If we have more info on it, I need more on that figure. If we have more info on it, it should help us better understand the depths. What figure? Look at me, stood there in my underwear. Oh, it's husband. Sorry, I didn't mean to leave you out of the conversation. I did kind of butt in, didn't I? Kind of stood there eavesdropping the whole time. Let me get you up to speed. Our Soviet team brought back some artifacts from a journey into the depths. One of them caught my eye. A rock. This piece of slate, specifically the image depicted on it. See that figure landing? Oh, landing? Standing on two legs with one arm raised up? Well, I have a theory. I think it could be evidence that the mysterious people once lived in the depths. That's why I want to go down there. So I can see if there's any more depictions like this one. I want to see for myself. Give me a camera, like the Purapad used to have before Zelda left. Also, I'm going to quickly lower my bitrate because it's constantly in kind of the low ones. But Google's here says it's too dangerous and he won't let me go. We'll go down to 4.5. Because even though I have more than 5k, apparently that's still not good enough. There we go. Joshua, come on now. Tell you what, I'll go down there myself and see if I can find anything about the figure on that slate. And listen. Oh, and Link will join me. We're never looking for anything down there that resembles the figure on the slate. Assuming we find what we're looking for, we use your Purapad camera to take a picture of it for Joshua. Perfect plan. You don't know about the camera? That's one of the Purapad's basic features. Yeah, because I stood in front of Zelda while she was taking a load of pictures, and I didn't turn up in any of them. So I might be a vampire. A camera vampire. The camera, you can capture nearby scenery as an image, one that's stored in your pad here. It sounds like you still have a lot to learn about the Purapad. Well then. Teach you how to take pictures once we're down there. Anyway. There'll be lots of monsters in the depths though, so I'll be counting on you to keep me safe. Let's see, I guess we should enter through the chasm to the south of Lookout Landing. I'll go on ahead. Once you're ready and raring to go, come and find me there. Ta-ta. Or ta-da or ta-ta? Wait, hang on. I don't want to go back to the depths yet, because my weapons suck. So he's gone. I'm sorry I roped you into all of this, woman. Goggles means well, but he wants to help me. He leaps before he looks. But hey, maybe this will help you out at least. And 5 arrows. Is that it? That all you got? What about those? What? Because I'm pretty deep, so light from the surface doesn't make it down there. It's pitch black. But if you attach a bright room seed to an arrow and shoot it, you'll light up the area. Definitely a useful trick. Okay, you want to head straight out of Lookout Landing, Severn's Gate. You'll find the chasm Goggles is talking about. I don't know how much camera works, but I'm counting you to bring me that picture. Oh, and please look after Goggles for me. Okay, well, I actually came here to see this. Here, have some pose. This is indeed a Poe. What pitiful beings these are. They have lost their way home and wander the depths of this land. I'll return the lost spirit to the afterlife where it belongs. Since I was brought here to the surface, I've been able to return Poes to the afterlife. Because you, I can assist them once again. You should take this. A dark clump. I'll give you suitable compensation. Okay, I want to save up for that. That's pretty good that you can get that, though. I want to get the dark stuff. Is that 150 pose? So, they taught me how to take pictures yet? No, they said they do that once I'm down there. Because I want the camera so I can start filling up the compendium. Also, let me untangle this real quick. Let me get this going, though. Oh, I didn't even tap the right button again. But yeah, this will probably be the last long stream. Like I said, I did do some stuff yesterday, so we'll see how I feel tomorrow. But it should be the last one. And we'll go back to... I mean, there'll still be 3 hours, which is still decent length. Okay, I'll get 1 more stamina then. Oh, nice. They don't make you watch the cutscene every time. And that's a 2nd stamina wheel. Let's go. Any other, like, quests down here? Nope. Because nobody's got the little exclamation mark. Yeah, we need to get some HP up now. Is this like main quest or is this... Yeah, this is main quest. God damn. Weren't there like 3 in the first game? Oh, it's Hetsu. Wait, Hetsu. We meet again. It's been a while. This place was built recently. It's got a good vibe, and I see it's safe since there's lots of people here. Yep. So I get it. Shalaka. Alright, give me some shields. I love that so much. Oh, yeah, it looks like it says skydive mobility up. It looks like I'm level 1 out of potentially 3, so I assume I can get a head and some trousers. Yeah, can you upgrade my, my this stash? Oh, I think that might be my favourite thing. Make my bow pouch bigger, please. Even though I don't even have, like, that many bows. Are those, like, glued to his hand? Oh, I need to buy arrows as well. I'm gonna go for another weapon stash. Because I never have enough weapons. And yes, we are gonna watch this every single time. I don't care. Let's get another one of these. 5? God damn, Hetsu, that's getting expensive. But yeah, my weapons, look how weak they all are. I've got one that's above 20, it's about to break. Can you expand this? It should only be 3, right? Yeah. No, not be funny. It'll always be the funniest thing ever. And I'm out. Okay. Were you selling arrows? I think you were, right? Yeah. Oh. Buy my stuff. Where is my stuff? By type, by fuse power, by most used. And this. And both of them. Sell them all. Okay, nice. We're making a bit of money. Where's my luminous stones, though? Or do I not have any? Doesn't matter. No, nothing else. Was there one of those things here? No, it doesn't look it. Or I've walked past it. Never mind. Let's go meet up with Robbie then. Can I steal horse? Did you have a quest? I'm busy with work right now. Link! Or at least I'm silly. Where have you been? Well, a mini stable. Cool. Where's starting your arrival here? People do fuss, don't they? Go to the soldier. Oh, you hoping to register a horse? Okay, I've got it. Because I also need to go to the... That's probably helpful. Woodland stable, which is... Is it not this one? That's wetland. Oh, it tells you where they are on the map. Village. Yeah, I want one of them. Riverside. Forgotten Temple. Because I need to find the stuff. Oh, not the stuff. The people that will buy my my things. Why did I not take? It doesn't matter. This is why I got so much stamina, is so I can just sprint. Oh, does he want me to help him put up a sign here? No? Damn. Also, can I fuse something to my bokoblin arm? A wheel? +1. Yeah, I didn't think that would be great. But yeah, let's go meet up with Robbie so I can get the camera. Look at me actually doing story today. I think in, what, the 4 hours yesterday I did 1 mission, so this will probably be it after this. Is Robbie already down there? I could have just fast travelled here. Not there's anything wrong with not doing story that fast. Where's Robbie? Where is Robbie? How far did Robbie go? I am Ponic from the Zone I survey team. Robbie told me to guide you to him once you arrived. I didn't bring enough light and I've run out, so I lost sight of him. He was saying, sure, we'll go to that glowing area over there. Oh, I've been down here before, right? And he just kept going. And going. He was heading that way off to the west. I don't. Oh, wait, he said he was out as well. I was saying that because I thought he might give me some. Supposed to throw them with your hand, but you can also stick them in thingy. With the bow to attach them to arrows and fire them off into the distance down there. Yeah. Sam probably grabbed me in such a rush that I didn't gather enough in advance. Okay, so we went this way. Are those fairies? No, those are just like fireflies, right? Yeah. And then he was going this way? Is that a pot? No. All I wanted was the camera. But, you know, I'll do a quest. I also want to know if I'm going to get, like... Well, I don't want to know. I can't wait to find out if I'm going to get, like, Rivali's Gale and stuff. I think after this, I will start to make my way back towards Rito Village. But, not necessarily do any of the story there. Also, does sticking something on the end fix it up? This isn't the stuff that I need. I need to... I need to find out how I get, nice. Oh, what's it called? More of that stuff. I got, like, 20 from killing a Hinox down here. But I want more. I get that it's not a rock, but... Can I smash it with the... Why do I have roasted bass on the end of a thingy? Is there a rock here anywhere? No, but this should do, right? I'll probably smash it with this. Yeah. Not that I have any idea what I actually do with the Zonite yet. I've got 40 of it. Not using it on my arrows because I don't feel like I have enough to waste. You didn't see a thing. What is that? You'll never catch up. Is that one of the things, like the little... Yeah, it's one of the little rock things. Oh. Okay, it didn't hurt that much. And once I get back to the tree, I'll get my HP back. And this is... I didn't actually know Hetsu was there. I'm pretty sure he told me he was going there, and I just didn't listen. Is that Robbie? Nice. Iasus light route? That's what that says, right? But yeah, I want to do more of the geoglyphs. I want to know more about the backstory. Actually caring about the story in a game. Damn. Actually, I always care about the story. Unless the story's really bad, but the gameplay's fun. And then at that point... I'll watch it and I'll listen, but I won't take it in. Nice, look at that. All of that area. Maybe I should explore down here some more to try and find, like, another Hinox to kill. So I can upgrade my battery and make better inventions. Look how bright that thing got. That light down here. That light down in this dark is downright refreshing. In fact, it's so luminous, it's almost like we're on the surface. Just saying that makes me feel so much better. How strange. Did he just walk through the gloom? Hey, it's you. You're finally here. I need to show you what I found. Statue was standing on two legs and one arm raised high. Like an awful lot of the figure Joshua showed us on that slate piece, don't you think? I think I've seen a load of these down here. Get that camera view ready as it's time to put it to work. Alright, let's see, you hadn't used the camera when we last spoke. Very curious indeed. It's one of the Pyropad's basic features. Alright, give me that Pyropad for a second. Yeah, so are you going to go back to Hateno now? And I'll be able to get my upgrades. The camera is locked, and so is your Hyrule Compendium. If I remember correctly, you press this here whilst you pull this, and then you tap this. You tap that, and... He just tried to reset a save on a Pokemon game. That was the hardest thing to do ever. I could never remember the buttons. Okay, 92 creatures. Oh, I wanted to check. Boom. The camera and your Hyrule Compendium. So go and take a picture of that statue. There's a good chance to verify that it's working properly. Test it out. Experience the best teacher is the best teacher after all. Once you captured the image, come back here and I want to show you how it looks. Or he wants to see how it looks. Quite good if I do say so myself. How do you do... Wait, what did you say? How do you do that? Oh, how'd that go? I actually can't read. If you capture an image of that statue with your camera, then hurry up and show me. I'd like to see how it looks. So did you get a good picture? Also, if fusing things to the end of this stick gives it back, that's so blurry. So we captured it well. I'm sure Joshua will be satisfied with this. Lining up that immense roof, getting us a picture of the statue. You've started helping us research what's down here. But soon enough, we're going to have even more to investigate. Well, it's time to head back up to the surface. See what lookout landing. Don't make Joshua wait too long for that picture. I can't remember what I was saying now. What was I saying? I was saying something, and I've now completely forgotten it. Oh, that was it. If I stick things on the end of the weapon, does it repair them? Because if so, I'll just unfuse them each time and then... Okay, apparently that was the Moblin. Now, can I get the Bokoblin? That's a Zonite deposit. Now, can I get the Bokoblin? There we go. Didn't I see another tree over here? Statue with a raised arm. Oh yeah, let me look in the compendium. Also, it's so weird that this is now in this menu and not in thingy. So these are side activities. I need to go and find the person that's drowning at sea. 200, 110, 126, 175, 6. Okay. A pose actually not... There. 35. It was 150 for the dark tunic, right? And then maybe that will unlock the dark, Does that say Hinox frog? Little frogs. Hold up. Hold up. Yeah, I'm filling my compendium up with feet pictures. Absolutely intentional. Yes, see, still no... It almost feels bad. It feels like I'm playing golf with the little frogs. I guess my mind... I can't remember what I was saying again. But yeah, once I've gotten this bit, we'll leave. What was I saying? I'm really scared because one time whilst I was down... I'm getting all the buttons confused somehow. I hit something whilst riding a horse, like one of the dead horses, and it blew up. Central Hyrule Depths. See, there's another statue over there as well. Are there going to be shrines down here? Like if I follow these statues? Is that another tree? That is another tree. I know I'd said I'd get this one and then I'd leave, but I think I'm going to go for that one before I leave. Oh no. Oh wait, does it not hurt you if you shield slide over it? And is that a talus? It is, okay. Nice. Because I think this should give me some more of the stuff to upgrade my battery. If I can kill it. What is attacking me? Brutal. I'm gonna die. I can already tell I'm gonna die. Wait, I can't stand on this. Where's its weak point? It's gotta be on its back, right? Oh god. Oh god. How do I... Please don't crush me. Please don't crush me. I'm too short. Right, this is working. Nice. And this is why I'm always out of weapons. Thing is, that probably hits me. Oh! Ow. I didn't mean to try and climb that. Can you, like, head slam? That's not a head slam. It's kind of like fighting Asylum Demon, and I just have to keep running under it. Dead? Nice. And does that give me a load of the stuff that I want? Yeah, it gave me another 20. And I need to find something to stick this onto. Stick it on this. Even though I should probably stick like a flamethrower on that. Wrong shield. Wrong shield. That's better. Because if it's a Zonai thing, doesn't that mean that if I stick one of them on it, it's better? Like, I can't remember what the exact, like, advantage was. What was that called? A muddle bud, okay. +1 fuse. And where was this thing that I was heading to? Oh, I've lost it now. I'm going to try and fill up my compendium without having to buy pictures. The problem comes from the bosses. Because I always get so sucked in at the bosses that I always forgot to take the pictures. And I had to buy them. What is that? Also, where was this tree that I was... It's over there. Hold up. I'll go back to Robbie in a minute. Maybe. I can't do this, can I? Because it's too far up. Like, I actually need something to swim through. Yeah, let's not die like that. So maybe there's another one in the area that I can... that I can climb up using. Or maybe I use the actual climb feature. Nah, I don't make that, do I? But if I do that to here, that should do it. Nice. And then I can probably use my L thing to get up top. Nice. Okay, what is this? A super Poe? Or is it a single Poe? Wrong button. A large Poe. Worth 5. It's really not worth it, is it? If it was one of the battery increasing things, absolutely, but a Poe? Like, look how many there are here. There's just no point. All that effort. So much effort. Oh, you can't collect while surfing. Nice, 34 more to go. Then we can get our dark tunic. Which gives you, like, night movement speed up, right? Or do I need the whole set for that? This looks much further away than I thought it was. Can I even make it there? I'm not sure. If I had the HP to get across here. Why do I feel like this one's going to come to life as well? Go, Link! Yeah, I can make it. Where's it gone, though? Is it that one over there? Because this thing looked much closer to me, and then each time I get close, it seems to... Yeah, okay, it seems to get further away. Thought I was being trolled by the game for a little bit. Nice. Right, now let's go and see Robbie. Wait, what is that? What is that? Robbie can wait. I don't have 150 pose yet. Oh, is this a glider? Yeah, this is a glider, right? And wheels? Any... Yeah. Okay, let's... Is there a, Is there a command thing here? There's fans, wheels... And, onwards. Is that a Hinox? Just a little bit. A little bit more. I'm gonna kill it. I'm pretty confident that I can kill it. He says as he's struggling to deal with frogs. Please just... Oh no, my shield. How many arrows have I got? Food. Let me save. Because if I just shoot it in the eye... 19, 13, 5, 20. Is its legs? Okay, its legs seem to be... Oh shit, did that wake it up? Oh, wrong button. Oh, it's just the one though. Oh, it's like half dead already. Damn, my weapon is OP. Oh, my aim is not though. My aim is very bad. Please don't slap me. I've never managed to live like a single hit from one of these. I'm dead. I'm actually dead. Nah, this hits. Am I out of arrows? Oh, for fuck's sake. There we go, right. I think it's dead. Nice. All of these weapons suck. Like, they just do not deal... Well, not all of them. Some of them are very good. I think it's that I need to start, like, attaching things. Also, am I meant to take pictures of these? I am. But not of the toenails. Right, 60. And I needed 120? No, 150. No, 100. Where's my car? Is that my car? Didn't I leave it here? Oh, here it is. Stop. $137. 13 to go. What is that? Is that a Lionel? Yeah, okay, don't stop. Please keep going. I don't want to die. Oh, yes. Oh, that's great. Oh, no, this is fine. Oh, they can teleport now. Why wouldn't they be able to teleport? Yeah, that's fine. Where is my car? Yeah, I'd appreciate it if you left me alone. I've got all my pose. I could just leave. Oh, hi guys. Alright. Oh yeah, I honestly forgot it teleported. And now we leave. I'm done here. I'm not coming back yet. So, I mean, there's a thingy over there, though. I could build another car. Oh, I didn't take a picture of it. No, we're leaving. Have I actually only explored, like, a tiny amount? Nice. I thought I might have done a better job at... That's really slow to explore, actually. Dial Glider and Hateno? Oh? That sounds pretty cool, actually. And I've not seen any shrines down there. Although I saw some, like, other thing. I can't remember where it was. It's wherever I left the underground yesterday. I want to say it was around here. There was something... somewhere down there. Where's Josha? Here he is. Or here she is. Hey, Robbie. Should use the vision you do with the statue. The figure matches up pretty well and it looks darn cool, too. It's such a bad picture. This is it. This does match what's on the fragment. Thank you, swordsman. Looks like the slate this figure must be showing people of some sort, whoever they were. Which confirms my theory that people lived in the depths. I'm sure we'll find more traces of them if we keep searching. This is a big discovery. Now what's next? The possibilities there's so much more research too. Oh, before I focus on that, there's something I want to give you as thanks for helping with this stage of my investigation. Our earlier surveys of the depths found all this. What do you think of it? Zonite. Oh, but I have so much. Maybe it's energy or something. I might have to help you search for Princess Elsa. Hopefully you'll find them useful. Fragments helped us see the depths in a new way. Now we're closer to understanding one of its mysteries. I'm going to sift through everything that our surveys have brought back from down there. Maybe there are even more fragments that I can piece together. Okay, so I've got to come back every so often and check. Nice. Maybe different ones offer different ones? Yeah, did that just say... Seek my brethren in the depths? Oh, no. She was pretty happy to see that statue. Big update here. The pad can be equipped with a sensor that detects shrines. There we go. That's what I want. The first fire has noticed the shrines of the Hypnosis, so I create the sensor to detect them. The only thing I can set up here is lookout. I can't set up here at Lookout Landing. I'm in Hateno Village. That's right. The lab dedicated to enhancement of Pad, which Purr and I developed. Once I Once I'm in that lab and you join me there, I can further improve your purpad with starting with the sensor. East Necluda, off in southeast corner of Hyrule. Fast a bit further up than that, you'll see a mighty peculiar place. I've been there already. Until she gets further along, I'll be staying here for a while. Oh, Josha, whatever you say. He hasn't tasked me with anything, has he? No. Do I go look for the person at sea? Because I just got to go there and make it night. No. I said I was going up to Rito Village. We're going that way. I should use the cooking pot quickly as well. Where is the cooking pot? There it is. Yeah, look how cool I look. Keep this on for now, though. Wait, am I not wearing... Oh, no, I am wearing trousers, though. It's not very long. "12 minutes. I'm sure I could probably make something better than this, but... What's that? Another... What's that? 25 minutes in the snow. Then if I go here, we can fly over to the snow. Is that for a dragon tier, or what is that for? I'm not actually sure. Or is it for a shrine? It doesn't matter what it's for, I want all of them. Can't beat the game until I've done all main quests. That's just not right. Yeah, if I go there and then I go towards the stables, I need to find the woodland ones. I've been up there. Oh wait, that's the village that I'm going to as well, isn't it? Yeah. I could have sworn that it wasn't freezing cold up there. I thought I was pretty alright to be around there. I guess that's just a change in the map. Also, don't remember it being... Like, I know it was up in this corner. I just remember the environment looking different. Like, what is that? Unbearably cold. It's still too cold? No. Okay, cool. Alright, second memory. Because last time, what was it? Zelda woke up and there was Rauru, who was like the first king of Hyrule. Some Zonai someone, and was she called Sonia? I think she was called Sonia because I remember thinking that's the name of one of the Pokemon people. I don't remember if she was the professor or like the professor's assistant.
As I thought. This is not the world I know. A time so far back in the past, it's become legend. So it's true. This is really the era of Hyrule's founding?
Your presence here is just as strange to us, Zelda. But if you, like Sonia, have a secret stone and are able to manipulate time...
Oh, the sages! Jesus Christ, that's what they were in Ocarina of Time.
I believed her right away. You needed the secret stone as proof, Rauru?
Right?
I can feel your light power within her, as well as my time power. Additionally, I sense that we share a blood connection.
This is like her what? Great-great-great-great-great-great-great-grandma?
In any case, Zelda, you had said that you needed to return to your era as soon as you possibly could.
Yes. In my time, something terrible is happening. I need to get back there. But how do I do that? I don't even know how I got here in the first place.
Now, Zelda dear, you don't need to solve your problems all at once. Why not come back with us to the castle,
No,
We'll tell everyone that you're a distant relative of ours.
It's technically not wrong.
It is true, after all. We'll get you fresh clothes, too. I'm sure an answer will come to you. Wisdom takes time.
I don't know what to say.
I wonder.
Thank you.
Minoru. She may have
Oh.
some idea of how to get you back to your era.
Minoru, you said?
Yes. She knows far more than anyone about our people. And like us, my older sister has a secret stone. We'll call on her.
Yeah, I completely forgot, because Sari is like a sage in that, isn't she? In Ocarina of Time. So are there going to be 8 sage? No, probably not. There's going to be, what was it? Light, lightning, wind, fire, earth? Still need to find the first one as well. Oh, it's monsters. Maybe there's someone that needs helping. Oh, there's another Lionel. Hold up. Oh, that didn't count, did it? Come on. Nice. Are these bokoblins the same? Yeah. Is that Ice Arrow? Oh no, Ice Arrows were in the first game. Is that how you do it? You just stick the chew things on the end? I mean, that makes a lot of sense, doesn't it? Yeah, anybody hiding out in here? Yeah, Jogo. Is anybody there? Maybe someone can come and help. You're saying, why would anyone help us? This place is crawling with monsters. So I can't hear them anymore. Leave me alone. Gotta unlock the door. You defeat the monsters. Thanks for helping us. We took a break in this vacant house to get away from the cold, and before we knew it, monsters had surrounded us. We had to thank him nice and proper like. You ready to say what you know? Since the upheaval, there have been more and more monsters. We were trying to be careful, but I have to thank you enough. Please take this. Spicy elixir. Nice. Not really the best, but... Do you know what shield surfing is? Yeah, I'm familiar with it. Just remember... Ride. Don't get some momentum going, it's tricky like that. Oh, so this is... You're teaching me. Okay. Now that you use it. We've plenty of our own. I used to be a professional sealer. I can't even see your face. There's a rumor of legendary sailors somewhere in the Hebrew Mountain, so I came looking for them. Oh, well, I didn't know their exact location. Worse, yeah, I took a break here and ended up surrounded by monsters. If you need to know anything about shields, at least I can help with that. Anything you don't understand about, just ask me. Okay, I'm going to take your shield, and I'm going to leave. And make my way this way. And take a quick stop in here. Because I can't focus on just doing one thing in this game. Nice. A real good picture. Not a Korok. Damn. I should have known. I do not have enough arrows for this. Damn, feels like I'm playing Dark Souls again with this camera. I need arrows. Like, I can't fight them. That's better. This thing just jumps. Right. Let me just shoot this, because once I get to the village, I should be able to buy a load more arrows. Now, if Spelunky has taught me anything, it's do not touch this strange liquid. Rock hammer. Nice. Still need to find the people that want them. Woodland Stable. Just need to remember Woodland Stable. Oh. Isn't that like 1 of 6? Treasure chest, luminous stone deposit. Oh, I should have mined, oh not mined the other one, taken a picture of the other ones. Do I need to take pictures of those as well? No. I need to take pictures of these though. Long sticks. Horoblin horns. I didn't take pictures of the Horoblins either. Rusty halberd. Probably should have taken pictures of some of that other stuff as well. It doesn't matter. It's not as if I'm only going to find them once. I dropped this. +6? That's a cool looking weapon. easily impressed, but I don't care. It does. It looks cool. Because I think I need one of the other type of ore deposit as well, right? And one of those. Oops. Another cave. Some notes. And that's Mushroom Quest Chronicle. My sister Megan and I keep all the way out to Hoover in search for mushrooms. Alright. Hopefully there will all sorts of new caves formed around here and they're full of good stuff. I'm after bright bloom seeds or ore deposits now. We're after precious mushrooms. The kind that makes your head go all funny. Ah. Hello, people. Nat, please, I can't do this, at least not with this cave. There are lots of other caves open up by people. Let's try a different one. This one's surely full of creatures different from anything we know, and I was already itching to go home. Come on, little sis. You could do it. I mean, we travelled all this way. We need to gather those bright caps inside at least. That's what we came here for. You can find them only in caves. I can't better leave until I have 10 of them. Let's go in, please. We've got to. And go by yourself. Wait, we only do with that room with that soft light. Do you have some bright caps? I have them. I don't know if I have 10 of them. Oh, I do. So it's amazing that you collect so many bright caps. I mean, you're only found in the caves like this. Yes, it is amazing. Oh, you love a good cave, don't you? And so do I. Alluring things, valuable things. Gems from ore deposits, bright blue scenes that illuminate the dark places, and bright caps, of course. So, you know, if you had enough of these bright caps, maybe you could try, you know, you're not thinking about that, are you? You know, maybe. What is that? It's our sister's secret. We're scouring high and low for something here in the Heber region. We've searched most of the south, so now we intend to go north. If we meet again, we'll tell you that secret of ours. We'll see you. Let's head out, Megan. See you around. Quest complete. Before it even started. I assume I'll be able to get the sensor that senses, like, whatever I want it to. Now, is that a rocket, or is that... No. Oh, hold up. Smile. Where's it going? This is sick. This might be my favorite weapon. It's like, it's pretty strong. It's the whole freezing thing. And then if I throw some fire at it, maybe. Blue Heroblin Horn. Like? Yeah. Not as good as I thought it would be. Did my ice melt? Is my ice gone now? Yeah. So it melts if you put it near fire. Who'd have thought? Don't really need those. A frostbite shirt plus cold weather attack. It's quite cool looking. Should probably wear this, but this actually gives me cold resistance, right? Wait, no, it doesn't. That's my potions that are doing that. Bam. Also, I should probably take pictures of my gear. No. The shield. And the bow. Gotta fill up the compendium. I ain't no shit adventurer here. A kite's shield? Sure. Mid-battle flight in mind to facilitate aerial combat. Well, I don't know, it just looks really good for shield surfing. Why am I about to walk out of the cave? Why would I ever walk out of the cave? Oh, look at that. I'm right next to the shrine. That was meant to go further forward. Nice. This is like my first shrine of the day, isn't it? An hour 10 in, and I've only just made it to a shrine. I think. Yeah, to be fair, I was underground for like 40 minutes. A launching device. Some more springs? No. Rockets. I don't get it. Do you want me to just... Do you just want me to hit the target? Okay, I thought I had to, like, attach him to a ball or something. Roller coaster. Yeah, see, these would be, like, the type of things I'd want for the train I want to build. For the spirit train. Why am I sticking more on? Unless this blows up. Which direction is the booster facing? Well, I know that the rockets blow up, but is it gonna... Right, you want it for weight. But do you actually need weight if I just stick one on each side? Because then I should have so much forward momentum that it doesn't really matter. Or I just stick it straight on the back. Where's my other rocket? I should probably just stick this on the back, right? Okay, I've got to make sure I get both of them with one swing. That was higher than I wanted to go. Ow. Yeah, if you think that somehow I'm not getting this item, mistaken. There's no way it works. I mean, this is gonna have to go in the middle, right? Please tell me this activates all three of them. Oh, I'm fine. No, I'm not fine. I don't actually know where I am anymore. Did I go backwards? Oh, I'm back at the start now. That was an attempt. Right, that's all that really matters. Is that I tried. Line it up. That looks pretty straight to me. Almost crushed myself again. From the looks of things, you actually only need one rocket. Like these rockets seem really strong. Okay, but you can't not thingy them. Take me away. Nice. Oh, I kind of want to go back and do it is the only thing. What is it? I mean, to be fair, I'm pretty sure I can make a minecart jump, whatever that is. Oh, I didn't take a picture of the rocket. That tiny little gap. It's more if I would have ended up killing myself at the end or not. And I think the chances were pretty high. Lucky Clover Gazette. A thick stick. Tracy, our editor here is getting ready for our big Princess Zelda investigation. You heard about the newspaper, right? Then you can talk to me too. I'm next in charge. Oh, wait a minute, it's you. I've got to say, you did a good job getting out here to find us. It's quite a hike from Lookout Landing when we haven't got wings, but here you are. Was it easy to find the place? Also, I want a coat like she's got. That looks really cozy. Like, why can Link not get one of them? Some folks passed without a second look after all. It was a stable until Tracy cheated the previous owner out of it. But you did not miss a thing, do you? Not bad at all. I think you came for the job. You want to work for the newspaper, right? I'll vouch for you for Tracy. Just picture it, traveling around the world as a reporter. Shining light on the truth. We'll be partners. Oh, this sounds awful. Hey, quiet. Then you listen, Pen. I told you I was busy, but you keep bothering me. And another thing, I bought this place from the owner after we came to a fair mutual beneficial agreement. You stop telling people I cheated him out of it. I'm sorry, Tracy, but there's a new applicant for a reporter job I want you to know. A new applicant? Hang on, you look like... look. Sorry, Pen, but could you give us a minute? Could you give me and this guy a second here? Alright, how about give me the whole story, Link? I'm the editor for the Lucky Clover Gazette here. If you couldn't tell, so don't worry. You know everything involved in the story. Pura asked us to help dig into what happened to Princess Zelda. Now tell me everything. What exactly brought you here? Quite like this clove. Entering. So that's why she asked you to investigate places seriously impacted by the upheaval. Well, coming here was a great call. What I mean is, we're getting tips from all over Hyrule. So many, in fact, that it's hard to keep up. And among these tips, we've been hearing about someone who looks like the princess appearing in all sorts of places. I still don't think that's the actual princess. If she's trapped in the past, that's going to be like some... I don't want to say Zonai, because the Zonai don't actually seem to be evil. But they seem... Maybe that's like a possessed version. Or like, it splits. I don't know. This was what I Pen to chase those leads, but he could use a partner. I won't tell Pen who you are. It's better that no one knows you're involved. What do you say? Do you think you can investigate with him? Huh? What do you say? Think you could work with him as we investigate? Of course, I wouldn't ask you to do this for free, though that'd be nice. Just like you cheated the stable owner out of this stable. Just want to get you a little incentive from the back. Here we go. It's the full set of froggy armor. It's easy to cling to wet surfaces. No, I'll work. I'll work so fast. You won't finish send all the new stories, and then we'll give you this armor piece by piece, all yours. Pretty good deal, Link. Right, that's my offer. Pen, you can come back in. Yes, that is a great deal. Rain is the worst part about these games. Like, trying to climb something and just slipping constantly. It's like, yeah. I wish it made me jump higher as well. This guy's your partner. Huh. Well, if our editor here says you're in, then it's like I had sized you up. Tracy knows how to pick them. Alright, you two, here's what you're going to do. Visit every stable for leads. Pen, you'll head up. You'll head this all up. So bring people in, people bring details, and details of what we need. Now get me some news. Okay. Potential princess sightings. I mean, I need to go to the woodland stables anyway. To trade in my bubble gems. Do you have quest for me, lady? The bridge is busted. Oh, you've been over to the village as well. Sorry to put the bridge down. There's no way across. Since the newspaper ran an article about Oito food soldier supply shipment has started to arrive, which is great. But no bridge, there's no way to transport them. What's end? I might have to throw another Hylia and Pinecone on the fire. Things burn hot. Last time I spoke to them, so when I flew all the way to Rito Village, there's no way to treat the written word. Yeah. Hold up. It's probably easier for me to threaten them with Rito Village, Tabanfa Frontier. That's probably the first ever time I've said that slightly correctly. Now, is there a shrine here? Because I don't actually want to do the story. But it would be quite nice to be able to unlock a fast travel thing. This is Dragon Roost playing, right? Like a different version. Honestly, this is making my legs really cold. The fact that he's got no trousers on is like... I'm just a mister, we're about to practice our song. It's called the Song of Stormwind Arc. We're going to sing it together to try and stay over from the upheaval. You want to listen to our song? Yeah, go on. We'll give it best for you. Everyone ready? A 1 and a 2 and a... Once a god fell from heaven, stilling the Hebrew... They're just blasting me right in the face with music. Stilling the Hebrew winds, the heavens grew lifeless, just as the air below thinned. With the world in upheaval, we pledge to help the Lord. A line of ships soaring, built as a passage skyward. Did I read that right? God ascended to heaven, leaving behind an ark. Its winds brought us new life thanks to its great divine spark. Simple the ark that saved Rito Village a long, long time ago. Something bad happened then, just like it's happening now. Hey, that Stormwind Arc, is it really real? I'd be so happy if it was. It definitely is. Papa told me it's always watching over us, high in the sky. That is an island. We can show you the type of this awful blizzard. Most of the adults aren't around anymore because of the weird winter, or weird weather. Well, if we don't have the Ark and we don't have the adults, it's up to us kids to take care of the village. Press over today, Genly. You're in charge of food, and Molly will need you to make arrows. We've got jobs to do, so let's do them. Kid power. Nothing. They're dead. This person's just gone back to singing. Oh no, I did it again. The beds are too soft and inviting. Customer who's sleeping, I wasn't sleeping, not me. Went to the Shallow Roost Inn. We don't have any other guests at the moment, so we rest easy and well. I'll be alright, thanks. Don't have the money, you see. A little bit skint right now. Ah, there's a shrine. Do you sell arrows here? Nice. Alright, let me out. Gatakis Shrine? And then I'll probably leave this place, honestly. And we'll come back later and do some side quests here. Well, not some side quests, some main quests. I don't know, maybe I do some main quests now. Ride the winds. Oh, Jesus Christ. Too easy. Just too talented. Smile. It's actually a decent photo. It's not quite centered, but it's better than the previous ones I was taking. Oh god. I'm waiting to fight like super soldier constructs. Not gonna lie, I was kind of scared that I'd hit the ground there and just completely fold. Nice, that was actually pretty easy. Also, those two are Sona and Rauru. They've done this on purpose. I'm pretty sure it's Rauru. Oh, 4? Nice. So we get some HP, or do we continue with the stamina? Maybe we get the HP now. Korok. Actually, do they sell any cloves here? Yeah, I should probably buy these. How much? 500. I mean, yeah. Give me the cloves. That's usually the most expensive bit, though. That's usually the cheapest bit? Inflation is, really up these days, isn't it? Have they fixed the luminous stones being worth so much? Because I'm pretty sure they used to be worth like 100 and something each. Because 10 of them, you could either trade them to get a diamond, or you could sell them for more money than a diamond. That's pain. But now I can go basically anywhere. So, is it really that much of a pain? Well, I can go anywhere cold. And I'll have to farm up a load of money to be able to get the heat-resistant gear. It'll freeze them solid. How about this one? I'm actually kind of busy. Sometimes you can use ice fruit to freeze monsters solid. Give me any idea for an invention. I can't go into the reflect the fruit right now. Alright. I have some? Oh. I thought it was like... Well, I know I had that. yeah, you can have it. If I make my invention, I attach the tip of an arrow and have an arrow that can freeze monsters that far away. Sometimes I'm so smart I scare myself a little. I wonder what would happen with other materials if you could make arrows with all sorts of effect. Listen to me. With every breath I spew out brilliance. I should probably stop talking before I give away all my best ideas. Anyway, here's a thank you present. 10 arrows. Nice. Making arrows is my papa. He creates the strongest bows around. I want to make arrows that go perfectly with his bow. I have to just keep working hard, getting my name out there, and one day I'll be world famous arrow maker. One my papa can be proud of. Good for you. Now, do I do main story now? I think not. We'll save it and we'll do it first thing tomorrow. Absolutely. 100%. Because I don't know how long it's going to take. I don't see it taking another 2.5 hours if I start the quest. But if it's like 4 hours long, I want to do it all in a sitting. So yeah, if at the end of today's stream I fast travel back there, I will actually do some tomorrow. And like I said, tomorrow I might be live closer to 11. I might not. I might be at 9. Might be closer to 10 as well. I don't know. Basically, I should get on with some work, but I did some the other day. Or yesterday, and I did like 2 weeks worth. Because I've already learnt all of it. Like, I've learnt all of it several times now. This will be the first time people are trying to teach it to me. And it did amaze me that it took so long for them to explain a binary search. Thank you. Nice. And a sleepover ticket. Oh, bomb flower. Yeah, it was like 15 minutes to explain how a binary search works. On a list. Which basically... Is it a... No, I'm not thinking of binary. Binary is the one where you start and you split it in half each time, isn't it? I think. Sorry, Misa. I was just... Didn't mean to speak to you. Should have read it still. Well, I'm really just stealing all these people's foods. An oil jar? I meant linear search. The one where it just goes from start to end. From the first index of the list to the last index, and it stops if it finds it. Yeah, it took them 15 minutes. 15 minutes. I get they wanted to go through the pseudocode as well, but is it really that hard to be like, okay, look at this index, compare to value searching for. Is it? Yes, no. Okay, it's not. Look at next one. Are we at the end of the list yet? No. Go next. Well, it's not quite that. That's not quite right. But, yeah. When you've been doing it since year 10. And, yeah. It's not very hard. So they teach it to you at year 10, and then they're like, oh, alright, we'll go back over it for your exams in year 11, and then you take it at A-levels, and they're like, oh, hey, guys, who remembers the linear search? It's like, oh, for fuck's sake. I remember it. I remember it very well. In fact, when I had like a uni interview, which I don't get why they did that. Actually, that was before I got my grades. Yeah, they were like, oh, how would you search through this? And it's like... Okay, I've seen 2 shrines. That's enough talking about school. One was in the sky, though. Okay, I've seen 3 now. But yeah, also, like I said, probably no stream Thursday. Friday, I mean. Thursday, definitely streaming. Well, that was a big chunk of the map. Yeah, it depends. Because, like I said, I got to go somewhere. And then it's the Street Fighter beta. And that's only on for the weekend. So I've got to get as much Street Fightering in as I can. Because I'm not going to get the game at launch. I'm going to wait and eventually get it on PC, I think. I hope people play it on PC. Because I'm not paying for PS Plus. It's not happening. I paid for it for the whole of PS4 and the start of PS5, and then I stopped using the online, and it's like, there's no point in me doing this. Take me away! Ijo Shrine? Nice. We're gonna do some shrines from here. Not actually sure what the plan after this is. That thing kind of looks like a little baby head. In the bottom left. More than defense. You a soldier one? Easy. Let me drop that, pick that up, switch to that, and then... Nice. Definitely binding this to a weapon. Yeah. Sick. Chest. Is that another construct? I have 50 arrows? From when? Die. Stone slab shield. Probably need this. Actually, I probably don't need this, but it's probably easier. I've taken pictures of these, haven't I? Maybe not this. Also, I've not seen, like, any claymores or anything in this game. Yet. Are you trying to tell me that I can weld this to my shield? Oh, that's sick! Oh, it's so cool. Like, there's so much stuff. Why do I stick it on a weapon? Maybe you can't. Or is it gonna be like I swing and I just take off? Okay, nice. That's Sky Island done for now. Let's see if there's one of the skydiving things. Wheels, wheels, wheels. No, control map. Something cool. I got a flame emitter. I got a time bomb. I got 2 rockets. Do I need to take pictures of these? Oh. I'll stick in 3 more. That a fan, a cooking pot, some time bombs. That's a flame emitter. Okay. Take me away. Yeah, getting stamina up was definitely the right decision to begin with. Like, I could just not get hit. What could be there? Oh, treasure maps? That underground. Okay. I'll have to go explore that in a minute then. Right after we do this one and that one, at least. I was going to stick on the mobility thing, but I'm not sure I've got, like, enough to make it. Should have gone over there. Also, if I do this and pull backwards... Okay, he just goes backwards. I was like, does it slow me down, or does it... I guess to slow down, I just don't hold anything. Which makes sense. I should have taken another rocket. Not sure how I would have done it, but I should have. And then shield surf. Hop that. Float. Good enough. It was good enough. There was at least an attempt. What if there's a... I need to stop. I quite often point to the screen, expecting that people can see my hands. Wait, I need to get that one in there? I understand. And then... It's all in my head. This game will never confuse me again. What? Huh? Did I get it? I feel like I can just grab it. What was the point in the reverse time thing then? Oh, were you meant to reverse time until it was over the gap and then speed time up? Yeah, that's probably what you were meant to do. But you could just grab it. you could just reach out and grab it. Yeah. Nice. I want to go get this treasure map in a second. We'll do it once, like I said, I want to do at least, we'll do one more shrine here, and then we'll go and get it. Because we got plenty of time. We've still got like another 2 hours that I'll stream for. So let me quickly check everything over here. Nice. It's good to know that that still works. And I think that's the end of my adventure in the snow for now. Get rid of the sky. I assume the sky is going to be more of like a story thing for now. Like, there's not many ways to get up here. Okay, there's plenty of ways up from here. Is that the one that I want? Probably should have gone from the other. What is that? Hold up. a flux construct 1. Yeah, 1. Let me save. Oh god, all of these kind of suck. Yep. It's like I'm fighting the Brutals. Might as well check what's in it, right? Oh, I got an old map. Down there? Yeah, I don't think I'm making it there. Oh, at least I'm not dead. Could be worse. Shit. Look at the strafe! It's dead. I win. Some charges, some other stuff, whatever that is gonna go on the end of my spear. Let me put it on this spear. Nice. Easy fight. How do I get up there then? Wait, there's a dispenser here? Up above. Oh, it even tells me what's in them. Okay, so we've got rockets, we've got balloons. Have we got any, floors? That looks like floors back there, right? Yeah, okay. Let me think about this. And I think the plan is gonna be to... I just want to store these on here for now. I need to make sure that I don't hit them. What have I done? What have I done? We've gone the wrong way. We were meant to go the other way. We can try it again. What is that? What is that? Are there actual dragons? To make up for my disappointment of not getting to fight them in the first game, they've put in a three-headed dragon. A frost gleok? Yeah. It's a dragon. Oh, Nintendo. Nintendo, you can do no wrong. Surely. Yeah. I was hoping that the rockets would be back, if I'm being honest. Is that a rocket? Because, like, this is good and all, but I'm not really getting anywhere. What about if I, Isn't that just going to drop me off? Are we going forward? I don't think we're going forward. Or rather, we're not going forward. We'll fight one of them later. I'm not doing that now. That's probably certain death. I'll fight that though. Boss Bokoblin. Peak physical fitness. Nice. Ow. Ow. How are you alive? Okay, so does that horn mean, like, formation? Oh! Oh, look at the HP just melt. This spear is so good. That was like last second. I almost died. Like, I felt my life. I saw it. Flash before my eyes right there. I don't know what that is. It's a wooden stick. A hand. I'll leave you. You don't have too much HP. Never mind. I had a feeling that might just kill it. Okay, let's go to what I came here for. Which is where exactly? Is it lower down or is it higher up? It's lower down. I want to explore more of the sky now. I want to get like a load of weapons with this on the end. Some ice chews. Let me take a picture of these. Ice chew chew. Oh, I thought it was just one. Sahiro Shrine. What's that? In the lake. Like, under the lake. You can fish in this game. I used to just throw bombs in the lake. Slowly does it. That probably means I can't go through it, right? Oh no. maybe don't bring one of them in with me. Hold up! Go! There we go. I'm fine. I wasn't worried. It's a waste of an arrow. Oh, I was gonna say, do arrows activate it? Nice. It's another shrine done. What, we've done like 30 now, right? It's got to be more than 30. No, it doesn't. Yeah, it does. Don't remember how many I've used. Okay, let's go and explore. I want that stuff. I want to find out what it is. Like, what's at this X marks the spot? What's this pirate treasure? It's this way. Daphnis Canyon Mine. Is that mineable, or is that... That's all mineable? Okay. I just wanted to check if there's anything behind it. Am I wrong, or did the first game have a compass at the top of the... No, I don't think it did. Maybe it didn't. No. I'm thinking of... I don't know. A miner's top? Feature glow? Oh, I don't need the terrible suit then? Okay, this is just as terrible, though. All the way down there. How good's the armor? +3? It's like someone's just strapped Christmas lights to me. And that's it. That's the whole upgrade. Okay, move towards the pink one. Oh, high notes. Yes. Perfect. Let me take out super OP Flux Core 1 Pulverizer. That didn't hit its eye. Does it have its little shoes on? No. I'm trying to do a charge attack. What was my next OP weapon? Probably this one. It's got really fast DPS. Nice. I think we just go for the kill here. No, we don't. 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 And this creates like a wind effect. Okay, I'm up to 80. So not many more. One more of those fights, and I get a battery, or I can get a battery, and I will go and get a battery. Those will probably be something that I'll go straight away to get. This light kinda sucks. It'll get better though. That's not cope or anything. It will get better. I'm going the wrong way, am I not? Where am I going? This way. Didn't I just come from here? Oh my god. Please go. How do I get there? Okay, let's start. Let's make a car quickly. Might actually be better for me to just stick on fans onto the other thing. It only needs 2 wheels. How's it going, Ghoul? That's not gonna... no, it'll work. Kind of. And then it'll hit this wall. And I'll stop. I'll just dump it over this side. It should be able to take me kind of straight now. If I rotate this like that. Yeah, I'm doing good. Just trying to find what blew up. Why do things down here just randomly blow up? Trying to find my way to the treasure map, but crashing into every tree. Also, if I stick this on here... That's better. Now I can see where I'm going. And I can see all the walls that I'm going to crash into. Rather than just, waiting for it to happen. Why couldn't there have been, like, a steering wheel? I'm dead. Yeah, why couldn't there have been a steering wheel or something down here? I just need to make it to a tree. If I just drop that there. Didn't mean to do that, I meant to jump. Because how long is it until I run into a Lionel? And it kills me. I'm so far away. And this weapon blows. I need my car again. No, I don't. We can do this without the car. Okay, I have 1 heart. Is it safe? I think that's what I'm heading for over there. And from the looks of things, I can't stand anywhere. Okay, no, I can. The Grove of Spirits. This is, I'm probably dead here. Because I can't heal. I had to use the arrow there. It's faster. Although if I get to that tree, I can heal. Okay, let's make my way over to the tree then. And then we'll go for the other treasure map. What is that? I think it's just a statue, right? Soldier's Claymore? I'm about to be baited in by a good weapon and die. Please, no gloom, no gloom, no gloom. Yes. Nice. Let me heal up then. Okay, so which bit of the map's this then? All of that? That's a decent chunk. And HP. I just need to eat some food. Any cooked food? That's not really a waste to eat. No, let me just munch on some apples. Wish I could one chomp apples like that. How much time I'd spend? Or save? None actually, because I don't eat apples, but apples are pretty good. You know, I like fruit. Don't eat it though. Like, ever. Unless tomatoes are fruits. Like, I don't actually know what's a fruit and what's a vegetable, but I eat lots of one of them. Oh, shrine quest. And this isn't actually the place? Bring crystal? Authorized user, hey, it's moving. Conferring auto build to authorizer now. Please utilize it to explore and activate the depths of the zonite. Or for the zonite? Of the? Oh, my neck. My posture is so bad. Oh wait, is this like my final ability? It looks to be. Auto build. Instantly recreate your Ultra Hand projects using nearby Zonite. Auto build records your previous creation. Oh. Oh, could you give us a demonstration? Let me see the text has to say. Hold on. To commit any structure you create to memory can be instantly reproduced. Just know what to use it on. It's like both of our vehicles just broke. We've been struggling to put them back together again. Lost a wheel, and the other one's completely broken. Okay, so do you want me to stick that there? What's right back on where it should be? This is cool. Nice. So I'm doing double. But less built in less than no time flat too. This is exactly what I was hoping for. Thank you, ancient power. It's alright after all. I'll say that power is incredible. Oh master. Legends were true. Great work, both of you. You two stranger, credit where credit is due. Credit where credit is... This is the guy from the first game that we threw in a hole, right? I'll never forget, it's the man who cast me from my Gerudo desert hideout into these very depths. It was you. Now for vengeance both upon that no-good Zelda and upon my sworn enemy. That means you, Link. We meet again at last, and don't try to tell me you've forgotten me. We are bound by fate, you and I. Hear my name and tremble, and if I don't remember his name. I am the leader of the Yiga clan. The strong, the depths defying, from the ashes rising. Joe? Oh, Koga. I thought he was going to have a really plain name. At the moment you attain the ancient power we've sought so long for. The highlight of all the musty old text we found on this island. Or in this land. Remembers... you've assembled... this music is... I can't concentrate. Since they reproduced them. A long lost ability from the distant past. So you're cheating. This is the mode to build things by hand. You just whip them up in an instant. That's not fair. Worship one and revere the magnificent one. If we offered it to him, he would have crushed you and Zelda both. But you just walked right up and snatched it away. Now I'm going to snatch it back. I don't think I'm ready for a boss fight. Prepare yourself. I'm not ready for this. Come on, Link. A little bit faster. Nice aim. Wait, surely I just have to... Oh! I'm dead! No, I'm not dead, but... Ouch. This is sick. It's the same, he kind of sucks. How did this guy ever become the leader of anything? Born into it, clearly. Oh! He just crushed me. I'm dead. It's fine. Damn it. Oh, so close. Wait, where's my bow? Nice. What a twat. It's a shame, but you get people that actually drive like this. I mean, I guess we go with the box. So close. He might actually crush me here. Or not. I don't think I caught up to him in time to be able to kill him. You pesky little pest, why won't you stand still and let me squish you? I suppose I can't let you off eat. I can let you off eat today. You think you're so smart? You've already found a whole bunch of ruins down here. You know, a little trick you've used. You used your right hand to get that construct going. I got that power you cheated me out of for myself off at the southwestern abandoned mine. The Magnificent One and I will guide you to this one miserable end. There's nothing you can do to stop us. So don't follow me. Why could I not make something like that? Side adventures. So I guess that's like more important than thingy. Excuse me. Thank you for repelling the trespassers. I hope you pardon me for listening in your conversation. That means That man mentioned an abandoned mine to the southwest. I suspect that he is referring to the former Gerudo mine. That place has flourished with activity long ago, like this one. Ore was constantly unearthed and refined. There are statues at this point that point the way to the abandoned Gerudo mine. Follow them to reach that destination. I don't feel like I'm ready for it yet. By making your way to the light you see over there. One more thing. Before you set out on this journey, there is something I would like you to have. Please speak with my associate when possible. If I'm driving out of the present, I don't need to hide in order to avoid detection. There are other reasons that it's good to have come. Is this schema zone I carry is for you? Go save some and put it on command. Fan plane. Nice. Auto build and additional time, please. Wait while I prepare the necessary parts for you to test this stone. Okay, sweet. So we've unlocked auto build and we've unlocked a plane. I imagine having this one. Ah, so this is what you use the Zonite for. Costs you to build them. Makes sense, makes sense. And this is where you can exchange things. Ah, and this lets us, this lets me buy them faster. So that's another 100, and I can go and get another battery soon, right? Wait, that gave me 120? Okay, that's sweet. Fans. Okay, they recommended that I go this way. Right? And I'm also getting pretty close to my treasure map. I actually forgot that that's why I was down here. Nice. Where did I come from then? Great. Thanks. Really appreciate that. Miner's trousers plus glow. I'm about to look like a Christmas tree in the middle of May. Nice. So, where did he say he was heading? All the way out there? I think maybe we come back for that later. And what's this? Oh, shit, wrong button. Is it here? Yeah, it's there. Yeah, let me quickly go and upgrade this. Also, I will be right back. Alright, what? Wait, did I... Oh, I accidentally highlighted everything. I was gonna say, what's happened to my cam? Why is it broken? Okay, right. I should already get 2 more batteries, right? Unless it goes up in price. Don't scam me out of this. Get producing. 2 energy wells. That require... Yes! Nice! +2. Now I can build some better, better vehicles. Or not better. I can still build vehicles, but they have longer charge. What's that? 14 more to get. Okay. Right. Let's go there. I don't know where to go. She wants you to happen by... Find by visiting stables. Okay. Let's visit a couple of stables then. Seems like the best plan. Have a quest, you know. I want to go after more of the tears though, more of the memories. Also, does this have the percentage on it? No. Hope you'll stay away. Good evening. Well, the sun is down. Don't even think about wandering into the forest now. We got a monster, a scary one. Sorry, I mean a fortress. A fortress. I mean fortress. Wait, it's bad news. Brought some monsters with it, and look. Can't even use it. I mean, not that hard to make a new well, but God, look at my feet. Monsters. They tried to sneak from behind you, no, stay out of their way, stay out of the field of view. It didn't go well. Someone could at least get that big one to leave. An uninvited guest. Alright, I'll go bully them out of here. As he asked so kindly. Straight in the face. No. What was that thunder? Oh, it's storming. That's what that was. See, all my weapons, like, suck again. Come on, then. Apart from the bokoblin arm, which is just so incredibly strong. It's like a pickaxe. Yeah, I'm really gonna be sneaky with this suit of armor on, aren't I? Yeah, a little bit late for that, I think. Just slightly. Nice, some arrows. Some more arrows. More? Oh. And I saw something over here. Yeah, what is that? Oh, is that just a sign pointing to the stable? Maybe? Or is it maybe saying there's a Korok somewhere here? Is that the Blood Moon? Yeah. Oh, they point to Koroks. Okay. Does this not mean that I've just failed my quest? Because I just cleared everything out, and now a Blood Moon is here. So they're all gonna respawn, right? I want them all. I was trying to use the D-pad. Yeah, I tapped B. Do I not have any? I have no gems to sell. Oh, damn it. Where's this person that wanted me to solve the problem? It's not you. Went to the ring ruins in Kakariko Village. I've been there. I know what they're on about. Where is the person that was complaining about his... Oh, his bite as well. You were the nasty monsters. I knew it. I thought I saw you among the trees putting in the work on getting rid of those nasty monsters. Amazing work, thank you. I was so scared. I'm just a kid, so I don't have any money or anything, but I have a reward for you getting rid of that monster, so I'll give you 2 pony points. Thank you. Also, does Zelda not tell me each time a blood moon rises? It's rain, huh? Partner, will it ever end? Oh, there's no to answer that. I know it will at some point, just making small talk. A very interesting lead about our missing princess. We could have a pretty huge story here. Sounds as if one night a while back, I'm not sure how far, Princess Zelda borrowed the stable farm tools. It's a bit unusual. Why would our princess need farm tools? But this story has another odd twist. She promised to return them and didn't! Oh shit, she's a thief? Now, this all might seem trivial. She's a busy princess after all. But these are strange times, so I got her thinking. Only weapons decayed during the upheaval. Maybe this princess was desperate and needed tools. Wait, Pen, hold on. You've gotten ahead of yourself. We need to gather the facts. Then, when, what, where, who. Let's start at the beginning. I heard that a man named Isra lent her the tools. He's right around here. Watches over the stable's raft, I heard. Let's get to work, partner. Okay, let me quickly see what I can buy with my pony points.
Oh.
Lorden. Is a towing harness. Oh, that's what that is. That you can attach to various things, a wagon or an item you'd like to tow somewhere. You say with just 2 more points, the horse god fabric will be yours. It's the kind of item you can bring to the Tenno Village dice shop over in Occluder. Where's your patronage? Cool. I mean, really, why? So I'm a little busy right now. You saw the princess? I was wondering when you guys would show up. You work with Pen from the newspaper, right? I didn't want to... I love these trousers. They're like, look at the size of my calves. I didn't want to get this out because I didn't want people to think I'm saying bad things about Princess Zelda. But she borrowed our stable's farm tools and hasn't given them back. Oh, but I remember she said she needed them for something at Floret's Sandbar. It's around the river bend and then a good distance after that. I take the raft there myself, but after that, all that stuff over the sky, I'm having a hard time getting down the river. So you might say I'm in a bind. If we could clear up this mess, if someone could take me downriver to, for example, on the raft. Okay. I assume it's about to tell me that a blood moon is rising.
When the glow of the blood-stained moon shines upon the land, the aimless spirits of slain monsters return to flesh. The world is threatened once again.
She didn't sound that happy about it this time, unlike last time. Better be safe with what I hit this with here, because usually... Usually I'd do this and I'd end up, well... not exactly doing the right thing. Where does he want me to take him? Careful at the river bend. Trust me, I am a pro. This thing also doesn't really move that fast. Whoa! We're gonna sink! Oh. It's very, very calm game. Until it's not, but yeah. You know, just going down the river, it's very, very calming. You know, if I could get a little fire going next to me. Oh, it'd be so cozy. Is that where we're going? Yeah. Right, who's ready for some expert parking? Do you park a boat? No, you dock a boat. So I'm ready for some expert docking. No. I was just going to slam into the wall, but... We made it! You read your bring here. Where'd you learn to handle a raft like that? Thought it'd be a rough run, but all turned out fine. There's something, someone's coming at us. Oh, it's Pen. I thought it was going to be like Zelda's not ready to return the tools. Fly hard with you two. I was flying around this whole area upon trying to find our facts when I saw you on this raft. I feared I'd figured you chased down our story, so I flew right down to help. But, where are we? Magda? Hey, what are you doing? Just barging up here in a place... It's full of flowers and plants, all of them precious. This is the person from the first game. You better watch out. You'll rue the day you trample on any of them. Isn't there like one flower here? Oh no, there's loads. Who's this? Ever met her before, partner? Sorry, ma'am. We're just looking for some farm tools that I lent Princess Zelda a ways back. I promise we won't pick any flowers. Picking them, I'm more worried about you kicking them. Wait a minute, farm tools? Did you say something about farm tools? That's right, some farm tools from our stable. I want them back. Oh well, that's my fault. I have them. This area is home to Princess Zelda's plant sanctuary. She asked me to take care of this special place with her. She loved these plants and spent a lot of time with them, making sure the garden beds were happy homes for them. We meant to return the tools after we finished our work here, but the princess, well, they say she went missing, and all our hard work was ruined when all these darn ruins crashed down. It's been really awful. I've been working so hard to fix since then to try and make it all nice again. Really, that's what happened? Now I think about it, I didn't tell the princess how soon I needed our stable tools back. Still not your fault. You know, if people ask to borrow things, unless they specify for a while, I feel like they never mean long, right? As long as they're in good condition, it's no problem. I'll just take them with me if you're done. I feel good for some reason. Didn't mean to make you hurry it up. Thanks for plants and flowers, huh? Sounds like our princess to find time to work on a garden alongside folks while restoring Hyrule. Trying to make these garden beds as perfect as they were before. It's just hard of mine. If only someone would help. Sure, glad to help. Yeah, these people with their hints, they never just come out and say it. Keep the tools a little longer, and here's a tip. Don't overwork the soil. And also, no, that's all I got. What's with the face? You said you help, I'll accept your offer. I didn't say that. We're close enough. So what if you don't say that what you really think? I won't hold that against you. Now how about you go work that soil like you said? I'll tend to the flowers. We'll have this whole garden back in beautiful shape by the time the princess returns. It'll be the pride of Hyrule. Oh, and here's a tip from me. Put your back into it. Can't talk my way out of this one. She probably wrecked the tools if she used them wrong. Okay, fine. Seems like I'm up the creek without a paddle here. Or down it. Either way, I'll help. You can go, I'll stay here. What else have I got to do, right? So we got the facts we wanted, and those two worked it all out, I guess. I can't wait to write this up. Our readers love glimpses into the princess' life. Here she was helping to create a garden. Expect the story in an issue of the newspaper soon. It'll be a real headline. Oh, that's right. It was your first job, wasn't it? Partner, you did quite well to get such results your first time. Why am I feeling a little proud of myself? Here's the start to the old nest egg. Nice. Your base pay will obviously increase, and there are more bonuses, of course. Keep up the good work. After about Tracy, see you around, partner. So long. It's painful. It's painful to say. It's painful to read, and then it's like more painful to say. I kind of want to head to the Great Plateau. See what's up there. Let me... Oh, he took the boat. Or the boat's gone. I want to go and do that Korok as well. Just whilst I remember. God damn it. Should have crouch walked up to it. Yeah, and then maybe I'll go just to another stable. How do I even get onto the Great Plateau? Because it's around here, right? Maybe it's gone now. But yeah, I think his body's on the other side of the river, isn't it? So I'll probably just cut down a tree. Float him across. Oh, maybe not. Maybe that's the smoke I was seeing. No, he's on the other side of the river. Almost feels like I might drown it if I do that. Really? Maybe I can knock down a tree with this. No. Do I have an axe? Do it with this though. Oh, it's breaking still. Just enough hits. Oh shit. Stop. Please come back. Maybe I can reach it from here? Oh shit, I've actually drowned him. I'll fish him out down here. Well, good thing you seem unable to drown. You know? Don't roll down. Good enough. And bam. Nice. Right. Let's go back here and let's go get the tower that's by this place. Might do a bit of a short stream today, like only for another half an hour because I'm getting kind of hungry. And then like I said, 3-hour streams from now on. Probably. You know, I don't want to rush the game, which I guess is kind of one of the benefits of playing it on stream, is that because I can't stream all day, it means that I still do other stuff. Like, I'll still have time to do what, like, other things I want to. Because if not, if I didn't stream, I'd be sat there. I'd finish whatever work I had, and then I'd sit there for like 8 hours. Just playing this. Not that that's a bad thing. I could probably easily play this for more than that. But those... Oh, it was so fun to just... Like, being in high school, they really didn't have much to do, did you? And then when you get to your A-levels, you get even less to do. I mean, with uni, my day's over within like 2 hours. I start at 9 and I do a week of the stuff a day. I used to do 2 weeks of the stuff a day. But, you know, it got slightly harder. Not much harder. It's more the teaching was not very good. Of course it's raining again. But yeah, no, like, it has gone really back to basics. In that they explained the area of the triangle. This is the thing that amazed me. They explained the area of the triangle without using the words base, height, or area. It's like, how? How do you possibly do that? Like, they drew out a picture and they're like, okay, we want to call this A, this B, and this C. And then you want to do half of this times this. It's like, yeah, or you could just say, you know, half base times height. Same with working out, like, the inverse. I can't remember what the formula is, but the one that they gave, or the method they gave, was not very good, considering there was a formula. Or working out, like, the sum of a series. Again, there's a formula. Why are you giving me a really complicated method? Just saying. Thankfully, I took maths. So I actually kind of, like, know some of this stuff. That's the other thing, they explained Sokotoa without saying the word Sokotoa. It's like, Jesus Christ. How are you allowed to teach? Also amazed that that's like uni work, because again, been doing Sokotoa since year, I don't know, I want to say like early. It was definitely by GCSEs. Is that a shrine? I saw that there was a shrine there, right? Let me grab this first and then we'll come back down. Because I'm convinced I saw the green swirl of a shrine. So it's cool they let you skip the interact thing now. Ooh, Sky Island. Is that a Sky Island or is that a thing? Oh, and the dragon's hit. Damn, that's loads of the map. I want to know whose idea it was to be like, let's go to the sky. Or if it was just like, hey, we went to the sky and skyward soared. Let's just do it better this time. I feel like I give Skyward Sword too much shit. I don't think it was that bad. Like, it was fun, but it was just the motion controls that I didn't enjoy. And that made it unfun. I'm surprised that I wasn't out of time there. Nice. Done. And you'll take me back up to the sky now, or you'll open it up down here? Open it up down here. Because, yeah, and, like, Underground. I mean, Underground's not that, like, super original, you know? Lots of games are like, oh, yeah, let's take Sonic Underground. Oh, there wasn't that a show? I'm thinking of Sonic Unleashed. But, yeah, I don't know. It's really expanded the map, though. And as I've said, I wouldn't have cared if this was basically the same map. Oh, they've stolen my clothes again. Although I said that about, God of War Ragnarok. And I'm not gonna lie, slightly disappointed by that one. Like, everything was so much better, but there were just certain things that they removed from the original one that... It was kind of like, oh, it would have been cool to have fist combat come back. It would have been cool to see this. Like, the more enemies was sick, but it was also really long. Which usually I wouldn't say is a bad thing. I don't know, it's still a very good game, but I think I prefer 2018. Also just noticed this. Because yeah, there were also like way more runics. I think it's just that they added in so much, but then also removed so much of the cool stuff. Like, a load of runics were gone. Wait, what? Stop floating. But then, like, they made combat 10 times better. Should just be that one, right? And then also, I never felt strong. Is the other thing that I think they didn't do as well. Was that maybe I just didn't find the right gear. But on Give Me God of War... God damn. In 2018, I did side quests and I'd end up feeling really, really strong. To the point that the final boss had a green HP bar. So I was actually strong. I was really strong. I never got that. Like, even the super boss, the Valkyrie one, that had way too much HP for the amount of damage I dealt. So again, probably a me problem there. But, the fight wasn't super tough. There was, like, one move that had a large area of effect that was really... was just a pain. He's up there. I can do that. My album is full. Okay. Oops. Is that not how you rotate them? Yeah, I thought it was. Control? I appear to have put this on backwards. No, that's never gonna work. Like that. That'll work. And then you are gonna need to balance out the back half, little man. This thing can't even break trees. This thing is not quite the monster truck I thought it was. How do I get you up there? Oh, I fell off. Oh, I've crushed him. Hold up. Let me quickly take us... Yeah, you need to reach a friend. I need to try and not kill both of us. Yeah, we've both got jobs here. I think the best solution to this is to probably give it 4 wheels. I was thinking of maybe just sticking a third one on somewhere, but I think 4 is the answer. Now that's better. The only problem is that these wheels are facing different ways. Onwards. That's better. Could do with some like fans or some boosters. some nitro. But yeah, this definitely means that I'm going to be able to make the spirit train and all of that. I'm going to have to make it and like drive it around the map to each different spot and try to make bits in each thing. I'm going to have a load of wheels beforehand. But I can do it. Sure, I brought him here. Let me just fast travel back up to the top. I want to look for shrines and I want to look for geoglyphs. And like I said, tomorrow when I stream, we could do some main story. 32 shrines in. That's not bad. Oh, have I done that shrine? I've not. Close enough. I can't place any more. I don't see any more shrines. Although I thought that there was one somewhere on this mountain below me. So I'll go here, we'll do that one, I'll fast travel back, we'll go to the tier, we'll go to the other one. How's my compendium coming along actually? 23, 18, 2, 13, 4 out of 6. Nice. Not terrible, not terrible. But yeah, also about Street Fighter, maybe at the weekend I'll stream some. Probably not. Probably stick with this. Because I'll probably... Wait, I don't know if I'll do many online matches. But yeah, I'll definitely just stick with this and play it off stream. I'll probably just do more like learning things. It's a shame I never did that when I played Fighters, like actually take the time to learn. Like, I learnt the very basic one, like the down, medium, medium, down, heavy, and that one. But I never really went past that. I'm being very stupid. I was looking at it like, oh, how the hell do I get up here? But yeah, well done. Actual magic. But no, I think like I said, as long as people actually play Street Fighter on PC, when I eventually get it, then I'll probably end up doing some streams of it. Like if I go on it kind of later in the day. Can I get it back? You know, like extra bonus time. Oh shit. How do I get back down? Oh, I didn't need to get back down. Nice. Yeah, it just depends on if I get good at it. Like, do my ranked matches on stream. Rather than just always doing different games. I mean, like I've said, I want to do more challenges. Gotta think of some stuff to do in this. I mean, I said permadeath. Still might do permadeath. And so it'll be permadeath. There's like no hit runs. I want to do Doom permadeath. Because, like, the last week, I've just really wanted to play some Doom for some reason. Oh, that was a late jump there. Nice. That's such an easy one to do. Nice. So my weapon broke. And it's dead. Should have taken a picture. Is that not that one basically done now? There's what, one more chest? Or something for me to find? Might not be a chest. Is this called like ice? Oh, ice like. Oh, I didn't take a picture of it. Never mind. Ice keys? Not the one that's centered. No. I've not done this place, have I? Oh, it looks like I have. Does this just go through to the other side? Oh, shit. Plus 25 for a diamond? And I bet it makes it really durable. Right? That would make sense. Oh, nice. I'm on the other side. Right next to a Korok. Yeah. Oh, I'm here. Do I look for the person? Nah, they can live in the cave for a little bit longer. Right. I said we were going to go that way. I think I'll grab these tiers. This tier, this thingy, and then I'll probably call it a stream. And then tomorrow we can head to, we can do some story. Maybe. Probably. I said I would, so we'll do some story tomorrow. Because, like I said, I doubt it will take the full 3 hours to do that side quest, or that main quest. So we'll do story into side quests, but I want to make sure I've got enough time to start it and then go through all of it. Where was this one that I marked? Oh, there it is. Okay, let's go to the shrine first, as it's higher up on the cliff. And then I also need to get, more lookout towers. Also, don't want to jinx it, but I've had worse internet today, and that my upload speed's been a bit shit. But I've dropped less frames, and I haven't completely DC'd. A Pogek shrine? I do wonder how many shrines there will be. Because if it's to restore... Because Link had full stamina and full thingy at the start, and it says restore everything that was, like, taken by the darkness, or whatever. So... Oh, I see what it is. I just wonder if it's like... if I'll be able to get full HP and full hearts again. Because you couldn't in the first game. I don't even know if you could with the DLC. I think maybe, but I don't remember. I know there's one over there, but this one's closer. I don't know why I didn't think of that in the first place. We going for 3 or we going for 4? We're going for 3, because if I stick a 4th one on it, it comes off balance. That's good, right? Yep. What does that put me up to? Like, in my invent? 12? Nah, it's like 10, yeah. And I will get some HP with this one, I think. Yeah, let's get some hearts. Oh, bloody hell. Where is it? Over there. A random rock. And it's not a Korok? Damn. That looks like one, though. That's also one. Shit. Oh no, I see it. I would say that random rock up there is not going to be the one that's needed here, is it? Wait, those ones aren't part of the pattern? That's not the pattern? Really? What's the pattern then, if it's not a diamond? Wasn't there another rock up here? There's that one. And that one. Is it meant to be like... that? Along the bottom? Symmetrical, right? Which, that one matches up to that one to that one to... oh, wait. But... if that's the shape... how is it not that? Too many, I guess. Where did I notice this other one? There it is. Nice. Nice. Whoops. And I want to head this way, probably. I'll come back. I'm just not in the mood to swim through this place right now. But I actually think there was a bit of wood, right? So I might have been able to just make something else. I'll definitely be back though. Not today. This is why I've got to say with this game that I'm going to end stream in an hour, like an hour beforehand. Is so that, you know, I get distracted so much. What's that? I was like, oh, it's a dandelion, let me blow it. And it will, like, go everywhere. And then it started going down. It's like, that's got a symbol on the end. Okay, so there's a load of Korok things to look out for, is what that means. I've not seen any of the, like, the ones in the trees. Not really looked, though. Okay, we'll do this. We will fast travel back to Rito Village. We'll buy our stuff, and then I'm going to call it a stream. And then tomorrow, I will probably be live around 11. Maybe before, because I only have to make notes on things I already know.
King Rauru, we just received word that the lost free village in the Gerudo Desert has fallen. At this rate, the Demon King's army will overwhelm us.
I understand. Our only hope is for me to defeat the Demon King.
Rauru, the Demon King, he is not someone you can stop by yourself. But you are not alone. You have the Gerudo, Goron, Zora, and Rito leaders as well as Zelda.
Yeah, she's here as well.
And of course, you can count on me.
So is Zelda like the Sage of Time, and that she can time travel?
There's something I'd like to show you all.
Because Gerudo will be lightning, Goron will be fire, Wind will be the Ritos. Maybe him light, although Zelda might also be light. Was there even a time one?
Zonai. Sacred stones.
Stand with me. I need all your aid.
Yeah, so water, wind, fire, lightning. Water.
We are
Swear on our lives to serve Rauru, the King of Light.
Well, so he's light. If only he didn't look so much like a villain. That's got to be quite a late memory though, because the one that I got before this was Zelda was going to go to the castle with them, right? Like I did the first 2 in order, but that one feels like a really late one. Yeah, 12. I skipped what, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. Damn. Right. Like I said, let's travel back up here. Tomorrow we're going to do the main quest at Rito Village. We'll start with that. Because I'm going to stop. I'm going to end stream in a minute. Then, once we've done that quest, we're going back to exploring. I want to go back underground. I want to build some things. I want to find, like, the Gerudo mine in the underground and do the second part of that quest. But then again, I also want to do more of, like, the memories. And I want to do more of... Yeah, I want to do both of these one, if I can work this menu. Both of these. I should really go and do this, because I've had it for so long. It doesn't matter, and it's not as if they're going to die at sea. But yeah, I'm going to start with this one. Can't track that, can't track that. So these are like untrackable ones. Oh no, I can track that, but I need to do the murals, so I'll do them just as I kind of go past them. But yeah, I figure if I go to this place, then I am more likely to start with the quests. I'm going to get 2 hearts. Because I've gotten an entire stamina wheel, so it's probably time to get some HP. Five, so we're up to 6. Nice. 6 hearts, 2 stamina wheels. It's pretty good. Where are you? Let me head up top, and then I'll save and call it a stream there. Like I said, maybe live at 9. There's a Korok over there. No distractions. No distractions, because if I go and do that Korok, I'm not getting off now. Because I'll walk over there and then I'll be like, oh, what's that? And then it will never end. And while I don't want it to end, I do have stuff to do. So yeah, let's call it stream there. More Zelda tomorrow. I'm loving this game. It's so good. I want to, like, make a load of things. I want to just explore. I want to do quests. I want to do it all. But yeah, sadly that is it for today. Tomorrow morning, live again. Back to like kind of 3-hour-ish streams. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Have a good rest of your day. Goodbye.